But you know what is fun, Terry? Super Bowl halftime shows. Do we have any of those?
We do, and we'll have one this year, but we're not talking about this year's show, and I don't even know who's going to be on it at this point, if I'm going to be quite honest. But
Kendrick Lamar?
is it?
Is that right?
His name may have shown up there before because I went through a lot of history here to talk about the top 10 Super Bowl halftime shows. And thanks everybody for joining in on this fun poll.
It looked like we had a ton of opinions on this. I cannot wait
Yes.
to see the top 10.
I can't wait to yell at all of you for not picking New Kids on the Block. So what didn't make the top 10?
All right.
Yeah, we need to know what's the receiving votes category, Terry.
Receiving votes. We've got, okay, you're fun with Roman numerals today. Let me just
Oh,
say,
Jesus,
this was
Terry.
a challenge. Super Bowl 43 from 2009, Bruce Springsteen. Clap, clap,
Nope.
clap.
Not on my list.
Super Bowl 49, correct me if I get these wrong, from 2015, Katy Perry with Lenny Kravitz and Missy Elliott. Super Bowl 40 from 06, the Rolling Stones. And Super Bowl 55, I enjoyed this one, The Weeknd.
I like The Weeknd and I like the Rolling Stones. I voted for the Rolling Stones. I did not vote for The Weeknd.
I didn't vote for any of these.
It is indeed Kendrick Lamar as the headliner for the Super Bowl.
I actually got something right. Amazing.
Well, it's music related, so there's that.
Yeah.
It's not got nothing to do with the actual football.
All right, so it's number 10.
Number 10, Super Bowl
U2.
36 from 2002, U2.
Yeah, this was good.
And I mean,
I didn't
U2
vote.
is a band I kind of like, but
This was
Well,
also
let's
post
search 'em.
9/11, so it was a very
True.
America heavy.
Yeah.
And it shows the picture here shows him with the American flag inside his jacket. That's a cool touch there.
Yeah. I
Especially
thought it was
since-
fine. It didn't make
I
my top 10, but I thought it was fine.
Right. It didn't make mine either. I mean, U2 is definitely not one of my favorite bands. But it was a good halftime show.
I will say this, Terry. One of my criteria is it's got to be a spectacle because it's the halftime show. I mean, it's got to
Right.
be a spectacle.
Well, let me tell
I'm
you
not
this:
talking-
there are two characters describing who was in this halftime show. Some of these are like 3 lines long, talking about all
Yeah.
the people that piled on the stage.
Yep.
Yeah.
And those were the best ones.
The medleys, as they call them.
Or, groups with 5 guys.
Stop.
Number 9, Super
Oh,
Bowl
hell yeah.
47. It's going to take me a minute sometimes. From
Yeah,
2013, Beyonce with Destiny's Child.
This was
That
on my
was-
list.
I love this one.
Phenomenal.
Yeah.
I mean, it was Beyonce at her. Everybody likes her solo now. I loved her with Destiny's Child. I thought they had great melody, so I really love this one.
And she's not a country singer and does not
No.
deserve the Country Music Award. Somebody take that away from her. Can we get Trump to sign an executive order? I mean, can we get him to take
I
that
mean, he
from her?
signs them for
please?
everything else. Why not?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. He's circumventing the democratic process. Let's just get him to take that shit away from her too.
You see the
Um,
meme saying that George Strait won the
Oh,
hip-hop
no.
album of the year this year.
That was a Dave Miller.
Oh,
meme, I'm
so
sure.
good.
Oh,
Oh,
Miller, we love you. So yes, Beyonce, Destiny's Child, good stuff. I know all the words. Don't judge me. Next, Terry.
Number 8, Justin Timberlake. He finally made it to the halftime show in Super Bowl 52.
Yeah, this isn't his most memorable halftime show.
no, it's
Is it
not. No,
Really?
it's not.
The one that happened 14 years earlier is much more memorable.
I wonder if we can find a good picture of that one. More on that.
But it's JT, and JT is never bad. So just remember that.
There's a difference for sure.
Yeah.
Well, he's there are some names that have shown up multiple times,
Like
not just
Beyonce,
once or
like
twice,
Timberlake. Yeah.
3 or 4. Either they're headlining, they're part of a group headlining, or
Yeah.
they just get thrown in there, and he's one of them.
Yep.
Yep. Big fan. Love it.
Heck of a
Look
shirt
at-
he's got there.
I know, right?
That's great. I just really
But
paid
I don't
attention.
get the whole outfit. It doesn't
I
really
don't
like I'm
either.
just
I'll
like,
have to- I
oh,
might
like
have
I'm
to go
sorry.
look
He's
this
got
up.
this printed shirt, a printed jacket, And a
A
bandana.
bandana around his neck.
Okay.
Yeah. I don't know. I'll have to look that up.
Mm.
All right. Number 7, Super Bowl 25 from 1991, New Kids on the Block. And it's number 7 because Allison probably voted it number 1.
I would say,
And
who
I
did you pay? Who did you pay for this
I don't
nonsense?
care. Look, this was exceptional for the time. Look at the date.
Who
Okay.
are those random kids back there?
Yes.
Okay, I didn't know if this was some special kids, like some group that's actually. We'll get a boo from Bummer.
Bummer can go suck it. This is New Kids on the Block. They deserve a place on this list. I'm very happy. Thank you
Oh.
to everybody who put a vote in, because somebody else besides me had to.
Yeah,
Yeah.
somebody had to. I may go pull down the CSV file and do a search for.
No,
New Kids
shut
on
up!
the Block.
Don't do it. Don't ruin the mystery.
No, I don't. It doesn't have names.
Oh,
I'm
okay.
just saying. Yeah.
New Kids on the Block, a one-hit wonder.
Oh my God, we are gonna fight, Mister. Move to the next one before. See, look at my girl. Amy
Our
said she
girls have
totally
let us
voted them number
down.
1. That's right, girl.
He's skewing the results, Terry. This is not a pure poll anymore.
Excuse me.
Men only next time.
I'm gonna punch you in the throat.
Number 6, Bruno
Okay.
Mars, and I love this one with Red Hot Chili Peppers from Super
So-
Bowl 48.
Good job. This
Give
one.
it away now.
This one was so good that my parents, who had no idea who either one of these guys were,
Yeah.
loved this show. That's
Yeah.
how good this was.
This was what
was
really
very
made
good.
me understand how good Bruno Mars is
Correct.
a singer.
Yes.
It was wonderful.
He's an incredible musician.
He is.
100%.
We got
Yeah.
another couple of those coming up on the list a little higher.
Well, yeah, this one and I actually don't like Red Hot Chili Peppers, like at all, but I love this show.
Be singing Under the Bridge in Tampa just for
I
you.
swear to God. I never should tell you anything.
I love.
Well, and that's the song I hate the most.
It's the one everybody knows. That's the problem.
Exactly. It's the only one they sing, and they always sing the wrong words.
Californication is also another.
All right, number 5. Let's go.
Number 5, Super
Sassy.
Bowl 35 from 2001, Aerosmith, NSYNC, Britney Spears, Mary J. Blige, Nelly.
I mean,
What a
List
crew.
everybody.
come
What
on.
a crew. Britney's
I mean, it was-
face there says it all.
But it was Britney at her prime too, and NSYNC as well.
Yeah. And then Steven Tyler randomly.
Just randomly.
Steven Tyler looks like everybody's mom these days. Even if we have removed the T from LGBT, he definitely looks like
Yeah.
everybody's mom.
Agree.
And the drummer's back there looking like he's driving a car across the country, raiding diners.
He's not driving it the way Amy drives it, though. Obeying all speed limits, using the turn signals, waving at everybody with all 5 fingers. That's Amy Bond, ladies and gentlemen, in her ventures in the road.
She kept me
off-road.
safe this weekend when I rode with her. That's all that matters.
Number
Next.
4.
There it is.
On the picture,
Oh!
Super Bowl 38 from 2004. Janet Jackson, P. Diddy, Nelly, Kid Rock, Justin Timberlake, Jessica Simpson, and you only see 2 people in this shot because this was the moment that put it.
She had no idea what was going to happen, but she had the pasties on.
Yeah.
And just so you know, I made sure I could put this on YouTube. The whole damn video is on YouTube, so
Okay.
I'm not worried about a still shot.
Bober should have been number 1. Titty.
Oh, Abe.
I don't know if
That's
Justin's
good.
never seen him up to this point. Look at the look on his face. That's phenomenal right there.
Well, let's
Right.
remember he was with Britney recent, like around this time, like a little bit before this, right?
Maybe, I don't know. I don't
So he
remember.
ain't used to looking at this. This was very exciting for him.
Oh, but Kid
So, and
Rock.
this is what this affected the delays in live broadcasts
Correct.
immediately after this.
Well,
Yes.
and here's the other thing that'll always be memorable. Look whose name is in there: Sean P. Diddy Combs.
Yeah. Good point. Very good point. And Kid Rock. He's another one.
Yeah, Kid Rock's thrown in there.
Talk about,
Hello.
talk about opposite end of the spectrum. And then
Rain
just get
and
them
blood.
randomly.
Yeah.
We're on the top 3 though. What is
Yeah,
number
we
3?
are.
to you?
Number 3, Michael Jackson from
Not a
Super Bowl
surprise.
27, 1993. And obviously, this is one of those that is just a fabulous singer,
I mean, it's Michael
a
Jackson.
presence.
There's a reason he's the king of pop.
That is correct.
Yeah,
It's
he
not
don't
really-
he don't need 10 other people on the stage with him. He's got it.
It's not really debatable.
He also didn't do a lot of things like this, which made this very special.
Right.
Yeah.
Number
Yeah.
2,
It's probably mine. There it is.
There it is.
Super
Oh, I
Bowl.
love this one.
56. Man, these numbers are getting big. From 2022, Dr. Dre, Snoop Dogg, and Eminem were the headliners. They had Mary J. Blige, Kendrick Lamar, and 50 Cent.
He was
With some others.
actually silver dollar by that time. He looked like he'd been sucking on an air hose. He won't 50 cent no more. But
Oh,
this
this
is
is so
the
good.
best one ever. Yeah, and forgive me, Prince, who's number 1. Spoiler alert.
Yeah, I know, right?
There's no way he didn't win in a runaway. This one right here, though, if you were a 90s, 2000s kid, this hits you in all the feels when
It
they
slapped
put
so
this
hard.
medley together. It was so good. So even when 50, I joke about 50 Cent, but even when he dropped down, they did the candy shop, and all of a sudden he's repelling. It's insanity. This was so good. And good thing weed was legal in California.
Yeah, I mean, between Mary J. Blige and Eminem, I was ecstatic about this one.
It's phenomenal.
I mean, Dr. Dre, obviously, but
And
It's
Terry,
fantastic.
there will be a Super Bowl champion crowned Sunday, but there is an undisputed champion of the TNA Top 10 halftime show, and it is the one and only.
Prince.
What number is
Super
that?
Bowl 41 from
Very good.
2007. Prince
Yep.
took the stage on his own and owned it.
owned it. Wait, so I have a question. Was he
Purple
Prince
Rain.
or was he that symbol?
I don't
that
know,
time.
but I could not find the shortcut for that damn symbol, so we're calling him Prince.
Yeah, he definitely, though, this is a man who, like Dave calls it, talent on loan from God. This is that.
Yeah.
Right. here.
Yeah.
And hell of a
Right.
basketball player if you've ever seen the Chappelle Show.
Exactly. And it's amazing, Terry, since you mentioned it, that the Chappelle Show we all grew up on, and yet somehow everybody in society today is offended. I don't understand. Anywho, Prince, Purple Rain on this show, my God. But he was only number 2 for me because the one before is number 1. Always.
My deal is he's got the presence of Michael Jackson.
Yep.
And he can play the hell out of that guitar.
100%.
And he goes up there and he owns it. And it's like Michael Jackson, Prince, and Bruno Mars all to me got on the stage by themselves and did it.
And he was a singer-songwriter.
Right.
He didn't
Mhm.
have anybody writing his songs for him. And
Yep.
imagine just how beautiful Prince's mind was. The
Yeah.
pure artist. Had some fucked up personal problems, but
Yeah,
an
but he wrote
amazing artist.
He wrote a lot of the songs we knew from the 80s and 90s. A lot. He wrote for other people too.
Yep. Very good. Very good list, Terry. You gonna run it
Write
down?
it down.
I'm going to run it down. Number 10, U2, because I'm not doing the numbers. Number 9, Beyonce. Number 8, Justin Timberlake. Number 7, New Kids on the Block. Number 6, Bruno Mars and Red Hot Chili Peppers. Number 5, Aerosmith and NSYNC. Number 4, Janet, P. Diddy, and Justin, along with a bunch of others. Number 3, Michael Jackson. Number 2, Dre, Snoop, Eminem, and a bunch of others. And number 1, on his own, Prince.
Very good. list.
Phenomenal.
This was great. This
Amazing.
was a good one to do. I like these
Was.
timely ones
Love it.
we do. They're fun.